no timeouts. They can't stop it. McCourt for the win. In the air. It is up. And it is good. Yes! Good. Upset. Let's go, baby. Upset in Champaign. The Illini win it. 24-23. Right down the middle. And that is a happy mob on the field as the Illini have stunned the Wisconsin Badgers.
A great call there from Brian Barnhart and Martin O'Donnell as Illinois, for the first time in a dozen years, knocks off a ranked Big Ten team, and not just any team, the 6th-ranked Wisconsin Badgers. Lovie Smith, the head coach of the Illini, is with us. Coach, congratulations on the win. What was the most memorable part of Saturday for you?
There's a lot of things. You know, it's homecoming weekend. You know, a lot of people that love the University of Illinois were there on campus, and you wanted, of course, to put on a good show. But you know, we've seen signs of becoming a better football team, but to put it all together and just see the excitement after the game is just something special.
You mentioned that excitement after the game, and what an incredible scene it was on the field there at Memorial Stadium. People just poured out of the stands to celebrate with the team. Take us inside that celebration. What's kind of going through your mind when, you know, in those moments where the game's hanging in the balance, and then the relief and the joy of being out there and celebrating?
Well, I mean, that's kind of, you know, a part of why the excitement was at an all-time high. And we had to wait, I mean, last play of the game to be able to win the game. So, you know, our students, it's not like they were waiting there for the entire fourth quarter or anything like that. But after, we have an excellent field goal kicker, and James, we knew that he could hit it. And after it happened, just to see our team charge the field, knowing how much, you know, of course, we've gone through, that's how you want to, you know, finish it up as much as anything.
It has been difficult, no doubt. You're in your 4th year now, and I know it hasn't quite gotten to where you've wanted it to these first few years. So what can a win like this then do for the program, Lovie?
A lot. You know, we have been close. You know, we're building still, and you know, things never happen as soon as you would like for them to, but we've been doing it the right way, moved into a new facility. Recruiting is going well, but we needed that signature win as much as anything. Last few weeks, we've gotten close. You know, we're up at 14 on Nebraska, gave Michigan a run. But to finally do it against the number 6 team, an excellent football team, I might add, should let everybody know that it's a different day for Illinois football.
You know, it's interesting. We were there for tailgate, as you know, that morning, and when you did your end-zone-to-end-zone walk with Jerry, you essentially said what you said during this interview, too, which was, hey, we're really close. We're on the verge of this thing. When you believe that you see something there, but your guys continue to experience those losses, how do you get them to continue to buy in and to make them aware that, hey, we are on the verge here of breaking through?
Well, I think most of, you know, not most, everyone knows that, you know, we're at the halfway point of our season. And games aren't won, you know, until the second half of a game. And, of course, what you do in the second half of your season really kind of dictates everything. So our players realize that as we started, you know, the second half of the season with this big game against Wisconsin. It was just about putting it all together then. We've been practicing like that, like we're a team that's close and ready to get over the hump. And now it's not, I mean, this is one game, we realize that. But now we're back in position to do some things.
Where have you seen the greatest improvement in this team, Coach?
I think throughout. I mean, you talk special teams. Special teams have been pretty good throughout. You know, offensively, we have moved the ball, and we've scored some points. And defensively, you know, we've been taking the ball away all year, but I think we're able to really put it together. And I'm just going to say all three phases have stepped up and made the necessary improvements that we needed to.
What did it mean in particular, given the struggles of the defenses, and that's really kind of been the Achilles heel over these last few years, for them to come up with several key plays? I mean, the interception, goal line stand, all these different facets of the game that had they not happened, you wouldn't have won the game. What did it mean for the defense to play that kind of role?
I think when you're building and you're doing things the right way, you need to see the final product and to have success on the field. And that's what's happened. We've had some individual really play well. Jake Hansen as a linebacker has taken the ball away once every game this year, has 7, more than anybody in college football. So we've seen some signs on the defensive side, but to be able, as much as anything, to finish the game off the right way, once you do that, again, that should just give you confidence going into the next week.
Well, let's talk about the next week now. Where do you draw the line here between letting guys enjoy this and celebrating a major accomplishment and then turning the page and focusing on the next task at hand?
You know, on the outside, I guess, you know, Dave, everybody would assume that we're still celebrating that win, but that was a long time ago. We've moved on. You know, we enjoyed it overnight, and Sunday we were really on to Purdue then. Our football team realizes that, and all that last win did was make this next one that more important. Last year, Purdue embarrassed us at our homecoming, so we're just excited to get another opportunity to play.
You know what you're getting with Purdue, a dynamic passing game. What's the key to slowing them down?
Well, they don't necessarily get off the plane, off of the bus, running the football. So you have to be able to control the passing game. They've had some injuries, but it seems like the players that have replaced the injured players are making just as many plays. So, you know, we can't let them have big plays. It's always about limiting the explosive plays, and that'll definitely be the case this week.
You're looking at your schedule, Lovie. There's a very clear path to a bowl game for you guys now. How much do you talk about that internally with your guys?
All the goals that we, you know, kind of set to start the season, most of them are still there. But it's based on you taking care of business each week. And for us right now, it's just one game season. Purdue, you know, we haven't gotten a road Big Ten win in a long period of time. So this is an important game for us. And again, all of our focus is strictly on that.
Head coach of the Fighting Illini, Lovie Smith. Coach, again, congratulations on the win. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us.
Thank you very much.